Does this not look like the Pixar? Cool, 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 cool. Okay. The park people were like, what are you doing here? I'm like, oh, I'm gonna film the geese. Like, why would I ever need to film the geese? Anyway, I technically got permission. I don't think he really cared. He was just like, what are you doing? Hi, I'm here. It's my birthday month, and I'm not a huge birthday person, but I got myself a few things over the past few to several months, and have just been like waiting to unbox it, and this is the only time that I could actually dedicate some time without kids running around to do that. So I got myself a little mini tripod thing from Edelkrone. It's a Turkish brand, and it's so cool. Now that I'm looking at it, it was not as intuitive as I thought. And so I don't know if I'm like very excited, but we'll find out. Looking at this again, do I actually have to carry around? Wait, user's guide and safety instructions. Oh, QR code. I hate non-intuitive things because I don't have time to learn stuff right now. This is the season I'm in. Everything needs to be quick. Everything needs to be easy. This also comes with a hex. Oh my gosh. And it's a different size. This is terrible. Who designed this? I hate when people don't do things smart. It irks me the wrong way. If you're gonna product design, do it smart. Like, stop wasting everyone's time. I also got chopstick rests, and I'm like so excited. The brown shading on, or glaze, or whatever it is on the mushroom is so beautiful. Check out her website or her Instagram if you are curious about getting something for, well, Mother's Day's past. But I don't know, for yourself or for someone else. Oh, and Ethan got me this necklace from Asterisk. It's a magnet clasp that holds like this, or you can like have it hold like this. I love it so much. And he got me a hug ring, but then Harper took it off while I was icing my eyeballs, and then I don't know where she put it, so I have to go home and find that. I got a tattoo. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. Hi, Austin. This is the tattoo artist we have here. This is Max, our liaison, vouching for him.
Nice talk.
Why is my mom calling? She knows.
God knows. God's warning you.
여보세요. 뭐? 아니, 근데 지금 친구 집에 와 있어. 알았어. 또 연락할게. 바이. She knows.
She knows?
No, she doesn't.
Oh.
I didn't tell her.
Oh.
She would stop me if she knew.
Obviously.
So I tapped him and I was like, hey, like this, it's time to get up. And he goes, okay, he like sits up and he's like, I'm scaring myself right now, but like, are you sure you want Austin to do this? Look at that. It's so cute. Avoid sunshine and water.
Water, yeah.
Dang, we're going to a pool for Mother's Day.
Oh.
Oh my God. Looks horrible, but it's not infected. It got infected. It's really itchy and like kind of pink and puffy here and just around the eye. I just look like a grandma. I need to go home and like stay out of sight for a little bit. Do I recommend getting a home tattoo and not taking care of it for anyone else? Absolutely not. Did I do it? Yeah. And here we are. We're fixing it. Modern medication. Thank you so much. Anyway, why am I actually here to talk about the things that I want to talk about in a season that is so busy? Let me tell you about that. Summertime is just kind of a little bit of a difficult season. The sun helps a ton, but with Ethan's job, he gets a little more busy, and we as a family also gets busy just with like outings and meeting friends and doing things and trying to like get in the sun as much as possible because it only lasts for, you know, a little while. And it's just like the hecticness and the chaoticness of it is exciting, and it makes the days go by fast, but it slows down every other thing that needs to happen in the house that makes me feel sane, such as a clean, like dishes being done and put away, laundry being folded and put away, getting things vacuumed. And it's just like the more busy we are, the less time I have for that, but everything still builds up because we are living and we are eating and we are wearing clothes and whatnot. And it's just very taxing. So this is a new normal for me, and the constant behind is a very unfamiliar and uncommon season. I like being on top of things and just like feeling like I'm prepared to some degree. And so just feeling like constantly behind and constantly unfinished is just really taking a toll on my like mental health. Layer that in with all the like nursing through the night and, you know, regulating myself so that I can regulate toddler emotions and yada yada. It's a lot. It's been a lot. Oh, by the way, I did get a boba, and I found a bag of pistachios in the trunk of the car, so I'm gonna snack on that. Usually what happens, like May rolls around and I'm like, I wish it wasn't my birthday, or like I wish it wasn't Mother's Day. Like, it's just sad, and I feel like sad for myself that that's what it feels like. Just this busy season got me thinking about life as someone who is married to someone who works at a church, and we also, like, I also grew up as a PK. You kind of grew up fast because there were responsibilities that you had to upkeep and tend to, more so than perhaps a non-PK child would have been expected to, you know, live out. It was slowly apparent, I think in retrospection, that our childhood, our as in mine and my brother's, was a little secondary to, it became second to the church and to what the church needed. And the church is not just the building, it's people. And so other people typically came first in what I can remember. And this is also the case for being a part of being a pastor's wife. We just become second. Maybe not second in the heart, but second in the immediate needs, if that makes sense. Everyone sacrifices stuff, and I think our sacrifices as being part of a family revolved around the church. Sacrifices just look different, but because of that, I think now I'm in a season where I'm like, I don't want that really anymore for myself. And I had a really long period of time where it felt greedy to be like, or selfish to be like, I don't want to be, I just want to go to church. Like, I don't want to be working behind the scenes. Like, there was no glamour to anything because we knew what was going on. And in fact, they weren't like Christmassy surprises or anything, because it was like the week before we were helping make everything. I still feel like I'm grappling with the concept of like, it's not selfish to want to be done with this season, and it's not greedy to be wanting more family time and less like giving of ourselves. It's so self-centered, but it feels like I just want to be like, I'm done, like someone else do this. Like my whole life has been for other people, and it's been imbalanced where it has felt like it's always been for other people. I feel like I'm just burnt out, and I'm like, I just want to be done. I want Ethan to be done. Is it too much to ask to just go to church service together? You know, Ethan is a part of the church. It's just like nothing ever really feels like it's like a celebration. The glamour of it is all gone because we know we're a part of planning it. I want to be the angel who's like, oh, this is like life-giving, and this is the meaning of life and the purpose that I have. And I'm like, screw that. I'm human too. And I feel like the burnout is real. And am I saying all of that to say like I have resentment for my dad being a pastor, my mom being a pastor's wife, and then being involved in other people's lives and having that responsibility, or resentment for Ethan working at the church now because he is doing all these things and yada yada? I'm like, no, absolutely not, because I'm the person that I am today, and I'm proud to be the person that I am today because I've had these wonderful experiences, but I think my time for it is done. Either way, I'm like super thankful for all the sacrifices that my parents made, that Ethan has been making for the sake of our family, because nothing comes without sacrifices when you're raising a family. I just want things to be like chill. I was talking with Ethan, we were both like, wow, we just had like a really intense weekend of doing all the things. Now it's Monday, and how is our upcoming weekend already full of things to do? And then he goes, well, I think honestly for the next few months, it's just gonna be like this. That hit me so hard. It's true, and I needed to hear that so I can like kind of figure out how to adjust and like adapt to what the reality is. But I was just like, I don't know. I'm done feeling sorry for myself. No, I just decided that. The reality is, it's a big struggle because a lot of times when you do something for your own family or you put them first, it just feels selfish. If you're someone who has grown up in the church, I'm trying to kind of unlearn that mentality because ministry is everywhere and Jesus is seen everywhere, and I want to be sure that our kids know that they come first in our family. Sometimes a mom just wants to be seen as tired and exhausted without feeling like she has to keep it together for everyone else. So that's that. Oh, crow's back. I think it knows. I really shouldn't be giving this because that will probably follow me home. Oh, that was fast. Get it. Yeah.